It's crazy to see more people that impact footage ready before the game came out.
About him? I'm curious.
He's broke.
I remember that, like, the first day at Evo Japan, you're like, no, you got to run Leorio. And then I played for the rest of the weekend.
Boom, jump,
boom, 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 boom.
Yo, hit and miss out.
Justin, the worst part is, the next build I played, they keep nerfing him.
They keep nerfing him?
Little by little to the point where
I was hoping you'd be a little crazy that it came out.
Like normalized.
I mean, he looks a lot much
The funny thing about it, he said normal? It'd be normal. Not even like, after all that, it's going to be like, oh, it's going to be regular. Not like, oh, it's still not crazy, it's just regular now.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Sasatic has been pretty active on a lot of the new streamer battles,
Race level
events, especially in the past.
Normal is still crazy.
Kind of to the point where he's not even a
comparison
anymore. That's the issue that they're running into.
Yeah. Do we know?
It's like Leorio's insane. Like
life,
that's always hitting you.
Life bar, like, do they have different like attributes on the life bar, like?
Oh, like passives?
Yeah. No, well, I mean, I know some of them have like passives.
There it is. Like different health values.
Yeah, different health values.
That's the moneymaker. Yeah, that's the best moneymaker, right?
Yeah, that's the move right here.
I would think.
Hisoka is so cool, like, cause he has like the move, like, you know, the bungee jump.
Get over here.
That's so cheap. It's so cheap. I know exactly what it is.
Okay.
I like the little jump loop that he can do where he sets it on you, then reels you back in.
Yes. Oh, we speed up.
Nah.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
there's no way you reacted to that. There's no way.
The killer is actually moving insane. I can't wait to see what people do. When they get like, what they actually do.
The damage in this game is crazy because I mean it's 3 characters, right? So you have to do a lot of damage in this type of game. And you get so much life back when you're in overgear. It's like kind of crazy. Yo, lore battle, classic.
Lore battle
over again.
Overgear of big damage.
Like a repeat of what we had.
Oh my God! What happened?
30%.
Oh no!
Lore battle, but Garn won this time. So angry Garn.
I was like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, everyone here knows, like, got like the huge nostalgia hit.
The Ultra David, bro. Shout out to Ultra David.
Oh man.
That was crazy. I guess I mean that we did see that the supers are invincible on startup, or at least strike invincible at that point.
Bruh. Was that actually 1 bar?
I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was 1 bar.
Always hitting
It might have been like, maybe there's like counter hit damage as well too.
I never would have thought Leorio would be like the crazy character. It's kind of like how Android 16 was crazy and fighters. Like he seems like he'd be the character. Right? He's not as strong as the others, but he's moving insane.
Oh, yeah, right. The install for her.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the build I played, you could install tag out.
And it keeps
and it retained. I don't know if it's the same.
And
that's so different.
And the reason it retains because Misty, that's her normal form. Like she never runs out of it, which is like really strong.
Okay, wait a
She's
minute.
like have it forever. And
it
actually makes her way faster, way stronger. But
she
has like no drawbacks to having like it run out.
Reminds me of like an Axel.
Axel or Ghost Rider with an air dash or something like that.
Yeah, Ghost Rider, yeah.
Ghost Rider with an air dash.
All the way with the chains.
Look at this. Ugh.
They changed, I think, like the minimum height requirements for some of them, but at the first build, she was mad. She would have just like chain anywhere, air dash, chain again, and you're gonna pick up no matter where you hit from.
Bro, this animation kind of hard though.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yo, that animation was kind of hard though.
That might have been the level 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, what actually made
All right, no, this is cheap. So when you have fighting games, a tag game where you can combo after throws, that's a cheap game.
Yep.
That's the
this game definitely seems like a cheap game. Like anything was crazy with this.
There's not even a command throw.
I said anything was crazy with this, but that's usually what they do. Like most games are like, oh yeah, we're not gonna hold back with what
you can
the characters
choose
can do.
different assists on like directions.
Oh, okay.
So like forward.
It's funny because a lot of the time with like fighting games recently, they're kind of like, let's make this a little less crazy than it used to be. But Aiden's like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. I know. I mean, 2XKO has it too as well too, where you choose different directions and it will do a different assist.
Yeah.
I think it's only 2 at 2XKO.
Yeah, it's only 2.
But here it might be 3.
Yo, Biscuit going off. Yo, Biscuit combo was kind of sick though. I ain't gonna even stunt.
Yeah.
It
I know Small Miss would be a lot worse than she is. She's actually not that as bad as I thought she would be. Remember, yeah, her being stubby is like the name.
It has
but
like kind of like that. Okay, one rule of like wall bounce.
She's not as stubby as I thought.
One ground bounce, one wall bounce.
Yeah, it has that rule. See?
Yeah. Going in and cash out for the super. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Wall bounce, ground bounce, and OTG. Yo, I like how it's 1-1 though. That assist is crazy.
That assist is cheap because it can hit off screen, right? It can like come back.
So, because a lot of times the stage is because the stage is so big, right?
Is that
if
a
you
good
call your
assist?
assist and like
Comes
shift
in
over to the
for
other
one
side,
hit.
you can't see that the other character is still doing the assist.
Yeah, that's definitely a good assist for
Push it off screen.
Hisoka. A bunch of cards on screen.
That Hisoka assist reminds me so much of Aim with Hawkeye.
Oh, yes.
Hawkeye.
Yes.
The triple arrow.
Triple arrow. Yeah, Lero is pretty much hit it like do missiles.
Yeah.
Like pound the ground and everything. But it seems like he did get slower though, from what it seems like.
That's what I'm saying. Like overall, it definitely seems
It's funny.
like
I honestly never thought he'd be the problem character. Like he's getting nerfed already.
Like, cooking in the anime like that.
He wasn't going that crazy.
Wait.
He wasn't he wasn't cooking at all. He wasn't doing any of this.
You know how they love to
Wasn't
do
even get to do any of this.
Sometimes these characters that don't cook in the series.
What?
Oh,
was that
in the games.
Oh, that was cheap. That definitely was an overhead. And he had the assist there too to cover it, so you couldn't do nothing no way.
Oh my god, they're going crazy. Look, 2 hits right there.
Damage is crazy.
Oh my god. Yo, one more hit.
Bro, actually hilarious stuff.
Right?
I told you
that is
level
out.
3.
I told you like,
You didn't need to do the level 3.
yo, what happened?
Bro, this stuff like this is
That was
hilarious to
crazy.
see.
Yo, so this is definitely one of those games where things can turn around like
Very quickly.
in 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
The one character
Bro, that
left.
setup
1
in
versus
the corner,
3
the
team
overhead
easily
with the
easy
assist
comeback,
cover, so
bro,
you
because
can't
the
do
characters
anything.
melt
Yeah.
away.
It totally
It
makes sense in
turns
this
to
game for,
fucking
like,
dust. Like it's
They're gonna
actually
be really
funny
cheap.
to
I
see.
think,
And this isn't like
the more
anything
people that
optimal,
develop
anything
some of the assist
as
coverage.
crazy as it gets.
That's
The
true.
beginner
That's a
stuff
good
they're
point
already
that you
already
brought up,
melting,
Wayne,
already like
when you think
going
about
away
the
in
last
the
few
wind.
tag games we played, like Dragon Ball Fighters, 2XKO, there's always a reset.
Yeah.
This is like guess for your life, left, right,
Old school.
you know, like high, low type of thing. Good luck. Good luck
I like
at that
that.
point.
Good luck.
And if you've got those assists that last for a long time and lock them down there.
Sandwich down as well too.
Especially like you said, looking at the
Lights out.
damage, especially with overgear in conjunction with,
Yes.
bruh, thinking about like what you can do with kilo overgear.
Yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like incoming for this game, I can see this being good,
Yeah,
feeling like a high
incoming
damage fast
Q1
speed.
sounds like a nightmare. In Godspeed and Godspeed busts
behind you and
plus
around
over,
you
like
all
you're
the
just
time,
gonna
and it's just- you don't know
you're
what's
gonna
happening,
be
and it
obliterated.
you
Like,
up to
this stuff is
death.
actually
We
hilarious.
got Mago-san though.
I
I was
love
wondering
when
if that was Mago that was
you
sitting
get
up
fighting
there.
games.
Yeah,
The
bro.
conversation around you is so
I'm gonna tell you what,
cool.
I got the Haitani sweater.
Ooh.
Yo, with the tap.
Yeah, he's at tap.
Conversation,
Curious to
atmosphere,
see-
it's just
Mago,
so amazing,
I mean,
man.
knowing Mago for a long time, he's definitely a man of culture. You know what
Yes.
I mean? I'm curious to see what kind of
Big
team will he
Mago.
play.
Big
Because
cheap.
whatever he plays is gonna be cheap.
Dog, I'm over here dying from heat. I want y'all to know that. So if y'all hear noise, that's me fanning myself and the guys on the couch. Cause gosh,
It's not that bad.
bro, I don't know how you're surviving. You
Hey,
wearing a jacket.
They popped the AC on. It's definitely a lot better than it was.
Yeah, it was.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just you.
Maybe.
You're a hype person.
I run hot. I guess.
You're a hype person. So okay, when you see the characters, the 3v3, what's your team? Your first team you're gonna play when this game comes out?
Kurapika, Leorio, Bisque.
Okay, damn, well, he already got it.
Yeah, I was about to say, he ain't even give me a chance to answer.
It's pretty good.
I'm probably gonna play
I wonder-
Netero.
Okay.
Netero.
How will wait? I feel like I might have to think like a tier list. Maybe like a
Yeah,
my impressions tier list.
And I'm still kind of undecided right now. Either Killua or
Kurapika,
Gar.
the thing about him is the first is the spiders. His health drains too fast. I feel like that would be like
His name escapes me.
huge.
The guy with the giant pipe.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Him and I don't know who I want for my third yet. I'll have to think about it.
I feel like you said your favorite was Kurapika.
I did, and that's true. I'm not sure if I'll gel with him gameplay-wise. I love Kurapika though.
Okay, yeah, I think for me, Hisoka for sure, just because I love the cards, favorite character, and you know, Gambit vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just throwing these cards and the bungee jump and everything. Leo Rail, just because that's his
Leo Rail.
Yes, hit missiles and Kumatatsu at the same time, and I'm gonna go with Miro, new character. I definitely want to go with Miro as well too. I wonder if there's other characters that they haven't announced. I'm not sure if this is a full.
That's what I was saying earlier. It's like it's obviously this game's new. It's not out yet. But I can't help but think about, for this game specifically, I'm like, what are they gonna drop afterwards? What are we talking like?
That's true. Because I was thinking the same thing. Is that the end of the line?
You know,
like, are they only gonna make it so this is for these characters? But why would you? I feel like you're right.
There's no way.
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
So
you're
because of that, I feel like this game more than a Tekken, I can't help but wonder about who they're gonna add to try to push for DLC. And
Actually, that's what I was talking about. Discussion. Like, who are they gonna add after? We said more than a Tekken, right?
Characters, bro.
What characters will they add to the anime? That's like a really cool question. We know all the characters like in the history of the whole show, right? And then it's always like fun to think about who can they add from this.
I want him on my team for dodgeball next time.
Yo, wait a minute.
You see this? He's giving me like these Venom vibes, right? With the dodgeball.
That's actually true. The
ball comes back around because his partner hits it.
Oh, that's his teammate from the show. Yep. I remember now. Ooh.
Yo, he's
the bomber?
Hold on. My man looks
the bomber stance?
I think Mago figured it out. Okay.
And the way he stands up in the fighting position?
Yeah, that's the win. Yeah, Netero has really good assists. He has like kind of like a Dragon Fang from Iron Fist that sends you as a wall bounce. Is a really good assist. Oh my God. Okay.
Pick up off the hip.
Look at this man moving so slowly, but
with the blicky.
Oh no. I might have to switch to this guy.
Kite.
Yeah.
Oh no. Dodgeball dude seems cheap.
And the balls. That's
crazy. And the little boy, like for the white man running out to grab you.
The Chimera.
I think that's hard to get around as a donkey would be. I think he'd be more annoying.
What's assist? I want to see the dodgeball assist. Yo, the zoning? Dante?
Yo,
Dante? You see the Dante?
Yeah,
guns?
that's our heavy. That's
the infinite Dante.
Bro, that was literally a jump heavy kick.
Yeah.
Yo, Ooh!
Yo, he dead? Oh, I thought he was dead.
Barely not dead.
They do the blood splash. You gotta die. Yo, my man Kite going out. No, 100%.
That's super grew on me.
100%.
I didn't look as cool the first time how that's all, but that's a cool look.
Yo,
I gotta play this character. I have to play.
Yeah, Kite is cool.
Like.
Not having the other slots is tough, but it's still Kite's kind of still cool.
Yep.
I was thinking maybe it wouldn't be like as crazy, but now he's still cooking, of course.
My man got the whole crew with him.
The whole crew, yeah. And Sub and Bar, I don't know what is Sub and Bar. I'm call
his parents yet.
The black hair guy, Sub.
The dad and the grandfather.
All of the Assassin Guild guys.
Man, what's her name? Black Canary? Is that her name?
That's what I'm saying. There's mad characters.
There's so many untouched characters. There's a lot of the Chimera Ants they don't have.
That's true.
The Phantom Troop, a lot of them.
This is going on from that. Oh my God! You see the MVP?
This is what we call
fucking fish come and bite, bro. Like, even when you're not doing anything, there's automatically going after you.
The screen.
That's the first time I saw it. Instant flashbacks. I'm like, oh God.
Yo, that super is crazy. Yeah, boom, 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 boom.
Yo, the massage.
That reminds me of
heavy massage.
TVC Ricola.
Oh yeah.
Full screen, lock down.
So if you overgear that super, the super will keep going. And you can mix them up high and low after that.
Yeah, full screen, lockdown, tough.
Oh my God, he might be dead.
He might be dead. That's a big counter. You built the 3.
Oh, nice combo.
In overgear too.
Off the ground. OTG, and then
level 3.
The book closes.
They cooking though. I ain't even
dead as hell.
Well, okay, Naro.
Dead as hell, man. That is crazy.
It ain't September, but you know what I mean. We got. Right? I want to see some more games though.
Yo.
This is so fun, bro.
Yo, he really TOD'd him.
This is like say this is like the low levels. Like we don't really know what we're doing.
Do you think we're gonna get the same characters again, or do you think?
No, I think we're gonna get the same characters. I think we get the same characters. I actually just want to see them play the characters again. So I'm
yeah, we were definitely like
we locked in.
We definitely locked in.
Like, yo, what's characters look really cool.
Yo, Kite,
how much damage should do after the grab gets
You're on the squad.
He said you're on the squad.
You're on the squad.
That's kind of crazy.
That's the thing. Jump shot.
I was thinking,
air dash back, jump shot.
That Razor's zoning might be like better than.
I like this. This is annoying.
Than Kite. But the way the angle that Kite hit that is actually really good. Like this angle is actually really hard to get to. You see, Razor's throwing his ball, but like he can't get to it because it doesn't the same angle he's
it just mixed between just like the screen flood.
This might be the wave.
This might be it.
See the angle, even the angle when he throws the ball.
This is like. No, he's just staying still. He's like, you know what? You got it. He's like, you got it.
Right? I ain't doing this. I'm not here for this.
Oh, controller malfunction.
Controller, no.
He disconnected on accident.
In the middle?
At least it was during the super.
Yeah.
That don't count as DQ, right?
I'm almost talking about the team synergy, right? You have Kite, and then you get someone who also helps you out with the zoning. It's like, oh, how do I get in? That's the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 special. That's Marvel vs. Capcom special in general, though.
My man had Kite with the ball. Stay back. I said stay back.
That's actually just like, when you build around it, maybe kind of way better than I thought he was going to be at first. At first I was like, him not having the extra slots hinder him to make him like, oh, this guy could is actually that great.
I think it's
what I was thinking at first, but
thing where it's like
the shot, or either the not having slots will hurt him a lot, or the only gunshots will be really good for him in a game where characters only have projectiles like that.
You can choose between either anchor or a support character as an assist.
So you still think about it in those terms.
Yeah.
And so like when you look at some team comps right now for this game, what stands out and how do they fit to that?
Let's see. Okay, if I had to choose kind of like a really interesting like day one team to win a big tournament, I feel like Kite with Leo Rail. And the thing is, you see Kite not spending any resources there, right? So you find a second character that has more resources.
Love the rule he does when you hit them up,
keep going
volleyball style.
Using Leo Rail, going back and forth,
especially if you have
access
to his assist.
Yes.
Killua comes in, turn up, and then if you're able to get a kill and you force an incoming, then you have a really nice
assist. Did y'all see that?
Did you see that assist? We want to see.
Yeah, because Leo Rail
has keeps you stuck forever, bro.
The dude misses kind of like a dude misses or a track,
for
and he has
such a
the
long
little
time.
knife stab. So it's kind of like if you want to mix, you can still use that assist as well too.
That pick up with the boy?
Yo, they're actually going on. Are y'all seeing this? They going off right now.
Razor's going crazy.
Time is almost up.
Yo, he can't
get out?
He's like, yeah, try to zone me out now. Try to zone me out now.
Dude. It's over. It's over.
Now that's why.
Controller disconnected, but he's still on A. The pop off is reserved. He somehow came back.
But at least with Killua, he's more aggressive. He has the install. He can start the mix. Leo Rail has options to do zoning assist or aggressive assist. So that's kind of more like the team building in those situations I'm thinking about.
Meanwhile, Kite functions just as general zoning control, but you're passively building meter to enable Killua.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'm already thinking. Man, I'm thankful I'm watching this exhibition.
I wrote it down. I wrote it down.
No,
This is really fun.
Right.
Even like,
I got you guys.
I was hoping there'd be like kind of people who really know what they were doing.
Now I'm curious to see
last time, but this is still really fun to watch my think about.
Who else have we not seen that much because they were introduced relatively recently? I want to see more of Morel. That was his name. The guy with the giant pipe.
I don't play Morale, unfortunately. I want to see more into
Phantom Troop.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know you're talking
I also wanted to see a lot more get through.
What's the name of the... She's like in the most recent arc. The one like her spit infects people or something like that? She's got the scar on her face. What's her name?
Gosh, oh, he's talking about Morena? I didn't know you read that manga.
There's so many weird characters
from the manga.
I want to see how they.
See, doesn't really like
swim in the
really
two to
fought
three
yet.
I'm trying to
just
So I
see.
wonder what she'll be
I'm trying to
doing.
see
She's
the,
kind of more
what's
like in
that,
the back row of her.
again?
Yeah.
When people are making the
That
moves,
shark
she doesn't really
super-
fought
Did you
yet.
see
Her
the assist? Did
ability's
you see
like
the
a
assist
card.
he did?
Yeah.
I know how she's my like
So
a.
it literally
She's
looked
like
like
a
Holmes to
main
you.
antagonist of the
Vajra.
arc.
It's like
So
multiple hit
you could definitely put her in
and
and
you
have her
have to hold the mix after
just
that.
doing
That's
stuff
crazy.
like.
Aiding, man.
This is the kind of game that is really fun to watch develop.
Yeah, that's
over the first
interesting. I
two
didn't
Oh
think
yeah,
she'd right
it's
now.
gonna be crazy.
Look at this. We're back to zoning. See, we're back to zoning. Yo, what was this?
Look
guy-
at the man
this
moving
guy do? Is
slowly.
that like a little false type of thing?
He's still blocking in the air.
Reminds me
On
of
a
like
real
a
grab,
Frank
hit
West
grab.
movie.
He grabs
Oh
you.
yeah,
Stuff.
even the way he walks is kind of
Yeah.
like that. But look at these
Hey, wait, what?
dodgeballs, though. Yo,
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're playing dodgeball, baby.
Nah,
He did
bro.
dodgeball
What is
feint?
happening?
He did a feint? What was that?
Oh, the lure? Oh, we not going back to the lure? We're not trying to see cannon?
Bang. Simple jump loop, dumps the meter here.
That didn't do too much damage, though. I think that's fine. I guess it's one of those things that you kind of want to end the column on probably like maybe in a hard knockdown state, or because you want to save your level 3. The level 3 feels like the way you want to cash out.
Good super.
Yeah, barely on a sliver.
And it definitely gets the feel of like if you catch a character, you're definitely killing that character. It feels like,
The bomber?
Ooh,
or actually
ooh.
maybe two touch. Maybe
Yeah,
two touch.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what Genthru does, because every time it's felt like he hasn't been able to get the ball rolling.
It's like
You
a
said
bullet.
it,
I guess
Jill.
it's
Yeah.
kinda like a- wait, what happened?
He put a bomb on him.
Yeah,
Is that going to explode later or something?
The bomber?
That's an explosion.
Putting a bomb on him?
he's kind of like an explosion
Sub?
character.
That's a bar, right?
Nice push block. Yeah, I like the
Sub
push block.
runs in,
Ooh,
punches.
Is
Whoa.
that it?
I think so.
Yo, he just
Sub
got
runs in
blown up.
and jumps like this.
Bro,
Like, oh.
look at that Chrollo
He's got
resist, bro.
DP.
Yo,
Hey, bar, like,
you see the damage?
The drop kick
Yo,
you?
how does he
His
look
dash
cool,
into, like, his
bro?
follow-up.
Yeah. It looked
The
like
bomber
he
bombing
too
people?
after that super.
We love to see it.
Yo,
Wait,
Again.
what? My man just come out. I'm a natural shooter. I don't need classified.
Oh, see,
it's hard to
Sub with
tell,
a little DP, anti-air.
Have you been
That's
noticing
fun.
whether or not they've been doing after tag switching? It feels like they haven't.
They had. Now, it seems in the first matches we saw, I saw somebody do it once, if I'm not mistaken.
so they
Well,
like
DP,
after
he
tag,
runs away
like,
afterwards.
where it's
What a
like
funny guy.
off for offense.
Yeah.
It was just more like, let me get my character out of here.
Bro, that move is his actual assist, so that's kind of crazy. Bomb planted.
I'm the bomber, by the way.
Bomb planted. My man's just trying to read a book, yo. Oh, overgear. Oh, so I guess if you hit him, it goes away?
We'll see. We'll see.
Man,
Like,
just
Regan's
cooked.
really
That
fast
is
and
a-
over again.
Yeah, I'm really curious about his level 3 now.
Ooh.
And every time a character dies, your stock goes up. So like now
Super?
it's 5.
Demon
this
super?
here is crazy. Like this is broken super. This is a broken super. Look at this.
Yes, the pressure keeps going, keeps going.
Yeah, good luck defending it on top.
Smack.
Yo!
Dude, what?
You can double stack
Yo,
him?
run it back.
Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
run it back.
You can stack
Oh
him?
my
Oh my
goodness.
God.
And they don't stop harassing.
Oh, look,
Do they
it's still
keep
Nah, that's cheap.
Oh my
Cheap
goodness.
as hell.
Oh my
Man, he's like,
goodness.
come on, man.
What the hell?
What are you supposed to do against that? What are you supposed
Of
to do
course
against
they
that?
make Chrollo
Yo,
just
that was kinda
fucking
crazy.
It's how long
super
they were on the
insane.
I was like, damn, let my man play the game.
I was wondering how
It gave me,
crazy
like,
is
those
this?
Gold Tank
It's
Ghost
even worse
vibes.
than I thought, right?
You know
Stayed
what I mean?
on for
But
way
might-
too long,
maybe
bro.
even
That's
more
just
severe.
hilarious.
They just lost
They
for
just-
ages, and they didn't disappear on hit. They just kept going.
And it was off screen. They were
Yes.
at the end of the
Off
screen,
screen,
circling
and the little
like a
CPU
shark, bro.
keeps
Nah,
keeps
bro.
swarming you.
That was pretty cool though.
It's
Indoor
it was
fish.
watching
That's why
the
it's you have
super
to
get
only
interrupted
indoors. Now it's
by the
outside.
shark
Nobody's
from
safe.
behind.
What's
Off
going
screen.
on, bro?
That's crazy.
So, I realized how awesome this game is.
I was about to
You know
say,
why?
this is going to be bonkers.
Because you know how a lot of times when there's something broken and they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. This is a game where you appreciate the brokenness. And that's when
That's
you
true.
know
You're definitely
this is
getting
going to
hyped for
be
the
a
broke stuff.
super fun game. When you can appreciate broken stuff, you just laugh and have fun because you're going to just do it back to them.
Yeah,
This is one of my
this
favorite
company, this
mods.
publisher too. I like that. Yeah, we're like, yeah, that's really cheap, and they're like, we know. Like,
Yes.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
To it. They
they're
stay
like,
true to
yes,
it.
good.
They know
More.
who they are. They know what they want to do.
This is cheap. more.
That makes me so. I'm excited.
It's fun cheap. Like
I'm way more excited now after seeing some of these supers and seeing these combos.
It's so difficult to like explain this to people who maybe they haven't tapped in on tag games before. The first 2 months or 3 months of these games are so much fun as they're developing because. For so many reasons, like it's first, like you come in with your idea of like this thing might be really successful or this might be a good winning, and then you might be right. You might be right for the wrong reasons. You might be wrong. You might be wrong for the wrong reasons. Seeing it develop that way and seeing which direction these games get pushed in is. Being a part of it is so much fun. That first initial discovery phase with these games is too good.
I can't wait to see what they do for like once people start uploading stuff, they get their hands on the game. I can't wait to see what people come up with. And typically, I like to go into games and find out stuff for myself. But for like tag games and stuff like, and I haven't felt that in a while. But looking at this, that's what it just instilled. I'm like, damn, you're right, man. I want to see what people do.
Don't worry. We were gonna see everything on the social. You already know how.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? Hashtag HXH_character. Come on, you already know where to go how to find this stuff.
Oh man,
that was really cool.
That was actually really sick. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's really interesting, right? Let's talk about like when you went in thinking of your own ideas, and now when you went out, it's like you were wrong, and stuff like you're right for the right reasons, and wrong for the right reasons. For me, I went in thinking like some of the characters like Biscuit what she's gonna be normally is gonna be a garbage character, and I know she's not actually that bad, right? And then it's also a lot of stuff I was thinking about. Like I was gonna make like a little tier list, like how I thought characters would be, but maybe I should make after watching a little bit more of like how the characters play like, and it's just so interesting to see how characters play out a little differently than you think they will, or maybe exactly how you thought they would play out. Like for Chrollo, his indoor fish, I was like, this looks busted. It's way more busted than I thought it would be because it stays out for longer. He stacks it. It ended. I'm gonna just do it again. Have fun, right? It's a little party time. Last character, he comes in and he's gonna be, I'm gonna stack it. And then you're just like, you're cooked. You completely easily erase your entire team. He gets overgear on top of it. It's gonna be hilarious. And then we're talking about aiding too, right? For aiding the way they usually do things. The way things have been done lately is like, hey, this used to be crazy. I don't really want this to be crazy anymore. Let's kind of reduce how crazy this is now. But aiding is like, no, it'd be more fun if this was insane. And it's roll with it. So, and that's just how the way they've been doing stuff. It's like, keep having this insane. We've been talking about it before. We want this game, 3v3, to kind of show how nuts the Hunter abilities can be. And they're doing a great job with it. Just seeing some of the low level, or maybe like I can't say mid level. They don't really know what they're doing. Seeing some of the low level gameplay. This game is going to be crazy. It's easy. It's easy to see it over and over again. Every time I see the game being played, this game is going to be crazy. And I just love a new fighting game because the discussion around it. People